Uh, I would say in the second hour of the show, Tony Khan made his big announcement, and that is that on March 13th, live from Boston, Massachusetts, AEW presents Big Business. That's March 13th. Tickets are on sale. It's 5 weeks until this event. And we saw a couple of interesting little tidbits in the background and graphics and court, including a little boss in the background, a couple dollar signs, reminding us of a very, very familiar, very popular, very loved women's wrestler. Y'all should know who I'm talking about. But Mo, how do we feel about Big Business? And do you have any predictions as to what may be possibly going on?
I mean, the biggest thing is obviously, yeah, that Sasha Banks is clearly coming back. I mean, they've been talking about it all over the news for like the last freaking week or whatnot. So, I mean, that's pretty cool. I mean, I'm still like bummed out that she's not in the E, but I mean, she's happy. She's happy.
Mm.
And I'm assuming they got a big build going for it. And I was just talking about this earlier on the phone with Zaire, but I just find it really interesting how like while AEW got their shit going over there with their allegations with
What
Jericho, and then
WWE meaning?
well, the over there in AEW, they got the Jericho stuff,
Oh
and
yeah, they
then
do.
in
Yeah.
WWE, they got their stuff going. It feels like wrestling's also imploding, but at the same time, they're working their asses off to distract you from what's going on. So I was acknowledging that between both companies. So it's kind of interesting because I'm like, I never had such a fun time being a wrestling fan and
Mm-hmm.
also disgusted. So it's pretty awesome, and congratulations for them. I'm going to Boston, Massachusetts, and like I'm actually looking forward to see what they do with Sasha Banks. 'Cause even though I wanted her in the E, I mean I feel like she has some plans. She has something big crafted. I mean they wouldn't go out their way to do all these video packages for nothing. The biggest question is like what's her first opponent? Um, and all I could think of is Soraya. I'm not sure if you
Mm-hmm.
had any other suggestions, but I have nothing else to be really excited for Boston, Massachusetts. All I can think of is Sasha, or Mercedes, I should say. Sorry, God, I can't announce her slave name, but yeah,
Slave name is crazy.
it is a slave name. She don't like the E anymore. I'm not getting her back. Like I can't be delusional anymore. But how do you feel about it, Jordan?
I feel great. I think this is kind of the first time we've seen, and just to kind of show you the popularity of Mercedes Monet. I think the last time we got a branded version of AEW Dynamite that was supposed to signify the debut of a new wrestler was when CM Punk made his AEW debut. So I'm very, very interested to see how this turnout is going to be. They're going to be doing the TD Garden, which is they most notably did WWE Survivor Series, obviously home to the Boston Bruins and the Boston Celtics. So this is an NBA arena. This is an NHL arena. We're talking anywhere between 15 to 20,000 seats. So we're gonna really see in real time how much of a draw Mercedes Monet is, even though we know Sis is a draw. I'm very, very excited to see what comes of it. Like you said, I could see Soraya, but with the addition of Deanna Perrazzo, I feel like that could be a potential opponent as well. Tony Storm, Mariah May. I feel like there's a lot of possibilities when it comes to Mercedes Monet in AEW. And I'm just
Mhm.
glad that even though she's not going to be necessarily in the E, she's clearly getting the treatment she deserves with AEW, especially if they're making a spectacle out of her AEW debut. So I'm really, really
Hello.
happy, and I'm really, really eager to see what's next for her. But we want to know how you guys feel about apparently and allegedly what seems to be the
Well, that's
debut of
strange.
Mercedes Monet in AEW. Let us know in the comments below, but we're going to be moving on to the next topic.